city spreads out below you like a giant map. It is a truly breathtaking sight to see. You can see just how big this historic city is. The buildings look like tiny toy blocks from up here. The scale of Moscow is really quite impressive. This aerial view gives us a wonderful introduction. It helps us understand the layout of this grand capital. From this high vantage point, Moscow's design becomes clear. You can see the rings of roads that circle the city's center. These are like ripples in a pond expanding outwards. The city looks like a well-organized, sprawling tapestry. Green parks dot the landscape, offering spots of nature. The sheer number of buildings is astounding. It shows how many people call Moscow home. The Moscow River, or Moskva River, snakes gracefully through the city. It looks like a silver ribbon winding its way along. This river is the city's namesake and its lifeline. It has been important for trade and transport for centuries, and there, in the very heart of it all, is Red Square. Even from high above, its importance is clear. Let's go down and take a closer look. Now we are standing on the ground in Red Square. The name Red Square is interesting. It does not come from the color of the bricks, nor does it come from communism, as some might think. The Russian word Krasnaya once meant beautiful. Over time the meaning shifted to red, so it is really Beautiful Square, a fitting name. This historic space feels vast and very impressive. You can almost hear the echoes of history here. It's a place that has seen so much over centuries. Red Square is truly the heart of Moscow. For centuries this square has been a central meeting place. It has hosted markets, festivals, and grand parades. Important historical events have unfolded right here. Standing here you feel connected to that long past. Look around you at the incredible buildings. Each one has its own tale and significance. Next to Red Square stands the mighty Kremlin. The Kremlin is a massive, fortified complex. It's like a city within a city. Truly remarkable. Tsars, Soviet leaders, and presidents have ruled from here. The Kremlin is a symbol of Russian strength. Dominating one end of Red Square is St. Basil's Cathedral. It looks like something straight out of a fairy tale. This cathedral is one of Russia's most famous symbols. Its official name is the Cathedral of Vasily the Blessed. It was built in the mid-16th century by order of Ivan the Terrible. He wanted to commemorate a military victory. The result is this wonderfully unique and vibrant church. It's unlike any other cathedral you will ever see. Its design is a joyful explosion of shapes and colors. The most striking features are its colorful onion domes. Each dome is different, with unique patterns and hues. There are swirls, stripes, and diamond shapes. The colors are bright reds, blues, greens, and yellows. They look like giant decorated lollipops or flames. These domes reach up towards the sky with such energy. They say there are 9 main chapels, each with a dome. The central spire ties them all together beautifully. It's a masterpiece of Russian architecture, truly iconic. There's a famous legend about St. Basil's Cathedral. It is said that Ivan the Terrible was so amazed by its beauty, he wanted to ensure no other building like it could ever be made. So, the story goes, he had the architects blinded. This way, they could never recreate their masterpiece elsewhere. We don't know if this legend is actually true, but it certainly adds to the cathedral's mystique. The cathedral stands as a testament to its builder's vision. One of the most famous Kremlin towers is the Spasskaya Tower. This tower serves as the main ceremonial entrance to the Kremlin. It faces Red Square, standing tall and proud. Its name comes from the icon of the Savior, or Spas, once above the gate. This icon was considered miraculous and protective. The Spasskaya Tower is a symbol of Moscow and Russia. It has witnessed countless historical events pass beneath its arch. Presidents and dignitaries often use this grand entrance. The tower is easily recognizable by its design. It is built from the same red brick as the Kremlin walls. A large, glowing red star sits on top of its spire. This star was added during the Soviet era. Before that, a double-headed eagle, a Tsarist symbol, was there. The tower also features a very famous clock. This clock is known as the Kremlin chimes. The Spasskaya Tower is more than just a gate. It is a guardian watching over Red Square. The Kremlin chimes are famous throughout Russia. Their melodies are well known to all Russians. The sound of the chimes ringing out across Red Square is special. It adds to the atmosphere of this historic place. Hearing them is a quintessential Moscow experience. Section 5. A spectacle of precision. The changing of the guard. Near the Kremlin walls you can witness a special ceremony. This is the changing of the guard at the tomb of the unknown soldier. The tomb is located in the Alexander Garden. It is a solemn memorial to soldiers who died in World War II. An eternal flame burns here, never going out. The guard ceremony happens every hour, on the hour. It is a display of respect and military precision. Many people gather to watch this impressive ritual. It's a very moving and memorable experience for all. The soldiers who perform the ceremony are from the Kremlin regiment. They wear immaculate, traditional uniforms. Their movements are incredibly precise and synchronized. They march with a distinctive high-stepping goose step. Every action is perfectly timed and executed. Their faces are serious and focused throughout. They carry their rifles with expert skill. The click of their boots on the pavement is sharp. It is like watching a perfectly choreographed ballet. The discipline on display is truly remarkable. The ceremony is relatively short, but very impactful. It reminds everyone of the sacrifices made for the country. Many visitors find it to be a highlight of their trip. Section 6 Arbat Street, a stroll through Moscow's soul. Now let's leave the grandeur of Red Square behind. We are heading to a different part of Moscow. We are going to explore the famous Arbat Street. This is one of Moscow's oldest surviving streets. It has a history stretching back to the 15th century. Once it was home to artisans and craftsmen. Later it became a fashionable area for aristocrats. Many famous Russian writers and artists lived here. Today, Arbat Street is a lively pedestrian zone. It's a wonderful place for a leisurely stroll. Arbat Street, or Ulitsa Arbat, is full of character. It is about 1 kilometer long, perfect for walking. No cars are allowed, making it a pleasant escape. The buildings along the street are charming and historic. Many have colorful facades and interesting details. You feel a different kind of energy here. It's less formal than Red Square, more relaxed. This street has a bohemian, artistic vibe. It's a place where people come to see and be seen. It truly feels like the cultural soul of the city. A walk down Arbat Street is unforgettable. Section 7. Creativity and Commerce. The charms of Arbat. The street artists are a major attraction on Arbat Street. You will find many of them set up along the way. They offer to draw your portrait in minutes, or perhaps you'd prefer a funny caricature. Some artists paint beautiful scenes of Moscow. You can buy original artworks directly from them. Their styles are diverse, from realistic to abstract. It is always interesting to see their talent on display. Watching them work is part of the Arbat experience. They add so much color and life to the street. Arbat Street is also famous for its cozy cafes. When you need a break from walking, pop into one. You can find traditional Russian cafes and modern ones. Enjoy a cup of coffee or strong Russian tea. Try some delicious Russian pastries or cakes. Blini, which are thin pancakes, are a popular choice. Many cafes have outdoor seating in good weather. This is perfect for watching the world go by. It's a great way to relax and soak in the atmosphere. The aroma of coffee and fresh baking is tempting. Shopping is another popular activity on Arbat Street. Section 8. Moscow's enduring allure, a city of contrasts. Our journey through Moscow has shown us so much. From the sweeping views high above the city, to the historic cobblestones of Red Square. We have seen symbols of immense power and deep faith. St. Basil's Cathedral dazzled us with its colors. The Spasskaya Tower stood as a stoic guardian. The changing of the guard showed us solemn tradition, and Arbat Street welcomed us with its artistic heart. Moscow is a city of grand sights and small discoveries. It leaves a lasting impression on every visitor. What makes Moscow so captivating is its blend of old and new. You see ancient Kremlin walls standing near modern buildings. Centuries of history are all around you. Yet Moscow is also a dynamic modern metropolis. It is constantly evolving and changing with the times. This contrast is fascinating to experience. You can feel the weight of history and the pulse of today. The city doesn't just live in its past, it builds upon it, creating something unique. This dynamic tension is part of Moscow's charm. Moscow engages all of your senses fully.